You're watching Mondays, Not Just Crew. Welcome to Not Just Crew. Well, today we're in the Hampshire city of Southampton, approximately 90 miles away from London. Southampton, famed for its port, architecture and a departure place of RMS Titanic. Well, today we're supporting Kaylie Kay in her publication of The Secret at Number 6 and also the Audible book version of Ditched, narrated by Lee Murphy and published by NJC Publishing. This little launch party was held at the Mile High Club in Southampton. Welcome to a special edition of Not Just Crew. This has taken quite a while to organise. Firstly, we're back together, but we are at the official launch of Ditched by Kaylie Kay, the wonderful Kaylie Kay, and narrated by Lee Murphy. Now, Si, this is a project we've been working on for quite a while. Obviously, Kaylie Kay wrote before she could, because she could even, narrated by the wonderful Lee Murphy. Now, you very wisely pushed for the second books to be published. Not only did you do that, you found our second narrator. How did you go about that?
Right, easy, very easy.
We've only just got here.
Easy.
Yeah.
Like, listen, we've got like 13,000 people in our group, right? There's many talented people out there, Trevor, as you well know.
Absolutely.
Right.
And there are.
So this opportunity, like, you know, it doesn't come around very often.
No.
But if you put a message out there asking people, you know, if they can offer their services to do a venture like what this is, to produce, follow in the footsteps of Ali, and do the audio book for Ditched, a lot of people did come forward.
Yeah.
And luckily, I mean, as fate would have it, the backstory of Lee Murphy, her relationship with Virgin Landing Anywhere, starting at the very beginning.
Yeah, not 1984.
Yeah, the very first flight that Virgin Landing did, which was just a freak coincidence, but we connected, we got in touch, and she was the outstanding winner to come forward and to deliver and do the narrating for the Ditched audio book.
And we have got to point out, there was no nepotism in this, even though Ali and Lee have both the same surname. Simon's trying to work out what nepotism actually means.
No idea.
I'll explain that to him later.
Robin will tell me.
Our senior camera... in fact, we've got quite an array of Not Just Crew. We've got our Webmaster here, Robin, have a little quick interview with him later.
Got a few
Lee Murphy, who we're going to be interviewing later, has got an amazing story, and watch this space, because we're going to be doing not only a podcast on that alone, but I think there might be another book both published and audio in that. So watch this space. Who else are we going to be interviewing?
Can you give us a little teaser on that one?
Yes, I can.
Shall I give a little teaser, or do you want to?
Simon's going to give a little teaser.
Right, so the little teaser about Lee Murphy, and it's not what we got up to down route. It's Lee Murphy has a lot of little teasers, and they're not of the malt variety.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's your teaser.
I was going to say,
that's your teaser.
In fact, we've got an original contract here, but we'll be chatting about that later and some stories about her. We'll also be speaking to the lady herself, Kaylie Kay, cabin crew and author, Kaylie Kay, you know very well. And I'm sure you can hear the noise in the background, but we've got an array of people we're going to be chatting to. So join us in about a few minutes after we've had a small sherry or a couple of beers.
Little sherry.
All right, we'll do that. Let's go. Right, back on with the interviews. Now, the first question on my lips is, Robin is our webmaster. How do we pronounce your surname?
You can try. You're welcome to.
Smith.
Can I do it?
Yeah,
Osolinski.
Very close. Osolinski.
That's what I said.
No, look. Well, look, you've had the pleasure, pretty much since Not Just Crew started.
Wow.
It's a pleasure to run after us as agents and running our website. Has that been a challenge?
It has been a challenge. It's been a fun challenge. It's been great to see the idea of Not Just Crew starting to see it. It's really grown.
Yeah.
Was it 2020 first time?
Yes.
Pretty much 2020. Yeah. Year we don't talk about. Since that time, and just working on it throughout has been a challenge, but it's been a good challenge. It's been fun seeing it develop from one page site to something way more complex, more detailed, just got so much options now. It's amazing.
Yeah, no, it is. No, it has been quite a challenge. How did we started obviously during COVID as a way of crew to be able to communicate with each other. You're not crew, you're not in the aviation industry yourself. How did you cope during lockdown? What were you doing?
Good question, Trevor.
By nature, I'm a bit of a loner person anyway, so I was able to communicate with my friends. I mean, we've got so many great ways of connecting and communicating, video chats. I mean, we're lucky to be. There's no good time to have something like this happen, but it's
I don't think any of us have ever experienced anything like
we couldn't have expected it, but we had, video chat technology, we had big ways to connect with each other. During that time, it was, we had to do what we had to cope with the whole situation because no one knew how it was happening and how long it was going to last. We found a way.
Can I just ask you, Robin? Listen, firstly, I want to say thank you for all the work that you've done for us from the very beginnings with our obviously landing page. We're not just crew to obviously promoting us and getting us through the next stages. It's not been easy with the emails and all that jazz and stuff like that, and it's still an ongoing process, but we're getting there. And I want to say thank you for all the work that you've done, because we really appreciate all the work you've done. It's stuff that's beyond our comprehension.
I do my best with it.
You're phenomenal.
And I know you're a freelancer, and if anyone else wants your services, where can they contact you?
They can, they can go to Robin Osolinski.com. I'm sure maybe we'll edit that name.
We'll put the link down below.
But what I want to say is that, do you know, when you were kind of watching what me and Trevor were doing and Alex at the very beginnings?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, you're what we were trying to achieve was just this kind of you saw it, didn't you? We were trying to help people and support people and guide them in the right direction in the beginning of the year that we don't talk about. Just to try and give them options and an outlet, and a lot of people were made redundant, and we were trying to offer them a guidance to go to different things that they probably never thought they could do, but they maybe might have been thinking about it for a bit in the past. So what did you kind of think of the kind of crew community in the airline industry? What was your kind of after getting involved with not just crew, what's your kind of perception with what crew are like?
I mean, the general atmosphere was something I couldn't imagine. I mean, it's very chummy, I'm sure, way you make for our friends and partners. Easy way to socialise. When you do share the same airlines, when you sort of bump into each other, I spoke to some people who remembered you guys 10, 20 years ago. We weren't even from the same airline, so it's definitely a sense of sticking.
Yeah, for what reasons?
Hopefully the good ones. I'll say that.
No,
you're right.
Shit.
Well, hopefully we're going to be sending some bits your way. Right, we've got a band coming on soon. So just before that, we are going to be trying to grab a quick chat with Gemma Brazier from the crew market.
Well, a very good evening, and look who we have right next to us here, Gemma Brazier, the crew market. How are you doing, Gemma?
How are you?
I'm absolutely brilliant. We're having a great time. We're here at the Mile High in Southampton for the book launch of The Secret. Well done. Just testing you there. And the Audible launch of Ditched that we have done, which you can purchase on Audible and on the crew market. But anyway, enough about that. I want to talk about Gemma Brazier. How are you doing? What have you been up to? What's going on with the crew market?
Oh, the crew market's still going really strong. We've obviously got Kaylie's new book on there, so if you want to go and order it, then you can. It's on our Not Just Crew Facebook page. You can go to crewmarket.com. And really, really busy. Lots of really nice orders. Loads of lovely guests still on there. So I think it's a real opportunity. We have started a new business in company aviation, so give it a try. We're about to start
And also, like you say, if you've got anything that you have, any ideas, anything that you want to sell, that you want to put on the crew market, how do you get in touch with us?
You can email me at gemma@notjustcrew.com. You can come through to the crew market. You can find us on Facebook, Not Just Crew, or the crew market on Facebook. So give us a shout, give us a message, and let us know what you're all about.
And also, how many drinks have you had, Gemma, so far?
I haven't even had one yet.
She hasn't had a chance.
That is terrible. We need to sort that out.
Okay. Right, so Gemma, we're coming up to literally the third Christmas of the crew market now. We are at time of recording. We're at the end of October. That's always going to start being a busy time for the crew market. So it's been 3 years. Firstly, those 3 years have gone quickly, amazingly quick. When we started the crew market, the atmosphere in the whole country was very different. We did not know what was going to happen. We didn't know what was happening. You yourself had to stop flying for a while. You went back into it. Now, you're not flying at the moment. Have you ever seen yourself returning to flying?
I never seen that one. You never know.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Simon said that.
Exactly.
You never know. No, I never say never. Flying is who we are, isn't it? You never ever leave it. Once you're through, I do some
Pulls you back in somehow, doesn't it? You miss it.
I'm just saying to Steph, I miss sitting down the room, I miss the 4 a.m. Gary chats, I miss the banter, I miss all of that. And you don't get that when you work in an office or when you're at home.
You miss the eye candy.
There's always eye candy.
So you're not flying, but you've obviously stayed in touch with the aviation community anyway, sort of with Kaylie. You're here at Simon said her launch. Hopefully the crew market's going to continue. Okay, what we'll do, we'll put the details in the description below. But if you've got a business or thinking about starting a business, come to us because we can help you set it up. We've got the experience, we've got the card processing. What else have we got? And the website. Of course, we've literally got it.
It's totally, if you have something that you want to showcase online, then this is where you need to come. It's thecrewmarket.com, and you can put your services, your products on a global scale. And it's all thanks to Gemma, because she's the one who's all behind it, and she actually runs the whole kit and caboodle.
Yeah, and I must add, this all started about 3 Christmases ago. A quick meeting
because it was going to be the Christmas market, the crew Christmas market.
So in Bournemouth 3 years ago. So do you remember that? If you do,
I don't know where Bournemouth is.
We'll leave it there.
Yeah. Well, a very good evening, and who do we have here alongside us this evening? None other than the narrator of the book Ditched.
Thank you.
What's your name again?
Lee Murphy.
Oh, that's it, Lee Murphy. She is.
Who's Lee Murphy?
Welcome, and we are here at the Mile High of Southampton. And Lee, first and foremost, I just want to say, well done, congratulations, absolutely brilliant. I know how nervous you were about doing this book initially, but this is something you really wanted to do. And from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say well done. You did an absolutely brilliant job, and that book is amazing. I mean, it's an amazingly written book, but for you to narrate it and deliver it on Audible is fantastic. How was it for you?
I had a ball, truly a ball. It was so well written, and it took me back to my youth when I was 3. And I could see the girl thinking to herself, I'm going to crash and I've got the wrong underwear on. I've got my hairnet on. And I could live with that. It just resonated with me, and it was so brilliantly written and such a laugh.
Yeah, Trev feels like that sometimes.
I do. And I mean, obviously, we've already said there's been no nepotism involved in this book. A lot of people have thought there has been with you and Ali, and so just to conclude, there is absolutely no nepotism whatsoever. I think you said this is your first audio book you had, and your recording studio was quite unique. Simon and I have recorded in some very unusual places before. Tell us a bit about your...
Under your bed was one of them.
No, not at all. My recording studio.
Yeah, that's a bit more your recording
My
studio.
recording studio is my wardrobe.
Yeah.
And I've moved all the clothes to one side, and I've got the camera and the mic stand and the mic, and I talk to my wardrobe.
Is this when you were doing the book?
When I was doing
Oh, right, okay.
When I had the book on my Kindle, so you didn't hear the pages turn, you don't hear the mic or any noise of the computer. So it just had to be the voice.
Yeah.
And it was just, sometimes there were bits where you laughed, sometimes there were bits where you wanted to cry, which is the mark of a really good book.
Yeah.
Did it come at a stage? Did you read the chapter before you read it out, or were you so confident with the content in the end that you could literally go straight into it?
Sometimes I read it first because you can't just read it. You've got to put your voice up, and you've got to add sometimes extra punctuation.
It's a bit like acting, isn't it? Acting, you've got to embroil yourself in that book.
Yeah. And you have to put sometimes extra emphasis on words and not emphasis on words because it changes. The line of the story. So it was getting that, instead of saying, welcome to this short video series on whatever it was, but actually reading books.
I've just got to say, I mean, it's hard enough to read PAs on board an aircraft. When you've got your book, I mean, I used to love reading PAs, and I used to think I used to deliver it quite well. But to do that in a book, as long as obviously a novel. Wow.
When I worked for Virgin, I used to go down to the back of the aircraft, open the toilet door, and do it behind the toilet door because I didn't want anybody to see.
Really? I hope he hadn't been in there at that point. Oh my God.
Right. At that point, we're going to leave it there. But Lee, thank you so much.
Thank you, Lee. Well done. Congratulations.
We're going to go and chat to Kaylie Kay.
Well, a very good evening. Look who we have here with us this evening. It's Kaylie Kay, the author of the book, which is...
Which one?
Well done, Kaylie. And the audio book, which is... Yes. Narrated by... Excellent. She's doing so well, Trevor. She is absolutely smashing it.
All those right so far. Very
Hold on. I'm not finished.
Apparently.
So, Kaylie, you look absolutely splendid today. We're here at your launch party this evening. We are incredibly proud to be here, to come down and see you and just be around all of your friends. Because we haven't got any. So, hopefully we might get some by the end of the night, though, Trev. But to see you in all your splendour. But we're here at the Mile High in Southampton. We've got all our families here with us this evening. It's an absolute joy to share this special occasion with you. How do you feel tonight? Your mic.
Just really touched that everybody's made the effort to come down. You've come down from Newcastle.
Well done.
You've come down from London, Essex. People travelled so far, and it's just really lovely to see everyone.
Right, I'm gonna stop you again. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. What I find incredibly hard to kind of get my head around is how humble you are, Kaylie. Right, how many books have you written now?
6.
That's 5 and a 1, right? So you've written 6 books, and still you don't understand how amazing your books truly are and how much enjoyment people get from your books. Now, listen, I don't even want you to respond because I hear it all the time where you say oh no, I don't kind of understand why people like them and stuff like that, because that reply to me doesn't wash. We love your books. Everybody out there loves your books because they resonate so much with crew and how they go on online and how they behave online. You really touch the heart and soul of everything that is about aviation and airlines, right?
That's all I want to do.
And that's what you're doing. So you need to kind of realise your books are so brilliantly written that they are incredible pieces of artwork.
Have you read them?
I've read 2. I've got a short attention span, but I have read 2. I've read 2 of them.
You're doing better than my husband.
I'm too busy reading SEP manuals about safety and procedures and stuff like that because I'm a professional. You know what I mean? I'm Julie Margot, for God's sake. You know what I mean? Julie Margot. Without the lipstick.
So listen,
She's up there somewhere.
so Julie Margot, we've already spoken to the about how she tried to take on a character after Annie. Now, because you took the first audio book, how do you feel about the transition from going from a written word to hearing your words through the voice of somebody else?
I remember when Ali started it, and went over the phone and said, Ali, what did you do to my book? So I thought, I didn't have it. And when I heard it, wow. And they've got voices, they've got characters, actually, and I couldn't stop listening to it.
Was it actually like listening to something from the third person?
So when I listen to Lee now with Ditch, I've been in my car, I know you've been the same, like getting really into laughing.
And you don't want to stop it, do you? You wanted to continue, but you're like, well, I'm here now.
Lee's got to swear because I didn't realise I put so much swearing.
Yeah.
But when Lee's
Bit
done
rude.
it, and it just makes me laugh. Yeah, no, it's amazing. It's really good.
Well, look, you've got a nice we've been lucky enough.
Yeah.
We've got all our friends here, so it's nice for them to sort of meet each other. So we've got Gemma from the crew market. We've got Robin, our not just Drew's very own Webmaster. We've got your family here before, which I've never met. Lovely as well. What have you got in the pipeline?
Have I got anything? So my short story, that's what I want to go with. So on my website, they're free. You can just go on the menu, short stories, and there's a collection of short stories. But I haven't got all of them. And what I'd like is to get enough to make it a really good collection of aviation-based short stories for your crew rest, and then to make them into a podcast.
Can I just say, I introduced myself to your son earlier, but like what I didn't realise, I thought his name was Jack. And like, and he was like, well, my name's not actually Jack, that's the name of the dog. But like, I know my dad, my mum talks about my dog a lot, which is Jack, and I went,
so he writes his little books called Jack's Journey.
I know,
Yeah,
but like, naturally, name of your son's Lewis, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm very sorry on your mum's part.
Other than the crew market, obviously, they can very much. Where can you find them on social media?
Social media, Kaylie Kay writes, Instagram, Twitter.
Kaylie Kay, right, once again, we're going to put that in the description down below. In fact, everything that you'll find in the description below. Shortly, we're going to get this all done. We've got a fantastic band starting to join in the quick chat.
It's you too.
So they're the Blackpool Cats. They've been at Glastonbury. Boy, the singer has just turned up. I did offer, so jump in if you didn't get here on time. But the Mace Bag was so lovely. So lovely. It's not what you know, is it?
Is Tiffany on after them?
I offered to sing.
I think we're alone now. I don't think there's anyone else around.
Okay, look, we're going to enjoy the rest of the evening. In fact, I think Simon and I are going to take the rest of the day off. And I think you're going to take the rest of the day off. Enjoy it.
Trev, look at that camera.
Thank you so much.
Kaylie.
All the pleasure.
Well done, darling. Well done.